Can love affect your life? Can love stop your growth? We generally think that love is one of the most motivating, most inspiring, most beautiful emotion on earth. But sometimes this very love, this very affection, this very caring, this very dependency that arises out of love in the human relationships becomes a big stumbling block to growth. Why? First of all, what love does is creates an attachment with the partner, attachment with the family, attachment with the parent, attachment with the kids. And wherever there is attachment, there is a blockage, because when you attach to someone, when you are feeling very connected to someone, when there's a great need inside you for someone, what happens is you have an intense desire to have a good relationship with that partner. And whenever that person hurts you with little things happen every day, when that person is hurting you, when that person is telling you something which is not something that you like or want to do, it creates a turmoil of emotions inside you. And so, when this turmoil of emotion is created inside you, what happens? You become disturbed, you become depressed. And when you become depressed and disturbed, it's a very common thing that we say, oh, today I had this fight with him, or I had a fight with my mother, or I had a fight with my wife. And what happened? See, my whole day was destroyed. I could not do anything. I could not absolutely perform anything. And my whole the time, all the time, those memories were playing in my mind. So you can see how love creates attachment inside you, and this attachment creates expectation inside you, and this expectation lands you in a state where you are very depressed, you're very hurt, you're very bothered if the person does not understand you, if the person does not reciprocate to you in the way you expect the person to reciprocate. Another very simple thing that love does is love creates an obligation. Love creates a bondage, because when you love someone, sometimes you are getting a beautiful job in some other state, you are getting a beautiful connection in some other country where you can do something which is really what your soul always wanted. What happens? Your love for the family, your love for the persons close to you really makes you nervous, and you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to put them in a state where they feel rejected, they feel unloved, they feel unwanted, they feel that you are selfish and you are thinking only about yourself. So, what do? You refuse that offer, you refuse that opportunity, you let go of something which was the passion of your life, which was the life blood of your life. What it was something that you always wanted to do, it was something that you always hoped to do. But no, now love stands in between, and you cannot take this decision because you think it will hurt them, it will disturb them, it will make them feel sad, it will make them feel rejected, and this immense love inside you stops you from moving towards your goal. So, whenever we love, we have to understand that love has to come from a place where there is very low expectation, where you are not dependent on the other person to make you happy, or you are not devastated when the other person makes you unhappy. So, if you are still in this loop of expectations and being totally nurtured by your loved one, it is going to be a hindrance in your everyday life, in your work life, in your career, in your passion. And sometimes too much love can be misplaced. Your career, your dream path is yours to follow. I'm not asking you to just let go of everyone and not think of everyone. No. You can give them an option. You can try it out for a few days. You can go and see what happens to the family. Maximum time the family starts taking care of themselves. They are sometimes quite happy, quite liberated also, contrary to your thinking. They may be enjoying their freedom. they may be enjoying their me time, they may be enjoying being the source of all decisions, being the master of all creation in the home, something that you have been doing all your life. What you have may be thinking might have been just an assumption. So next time your love for someone or your hurt from some loved one is stopping you in your growth, just think that love is supposed to nurture, love is supposed to expand you, love is supposed to make you happy, love is supposed to make you whole, love is not supposed to take away, love is not supposed to diminish you. But when it is a love full of attachment, full of need, full of greed, full of possession, full of confusion about the other person, it is then that love becomes a hurdle in your growth. Otherwise, love is the most beautiful emotion on earth. Thank you everyone for listening to me. Love and blessings. This is Shatrupa.